Don and Phil Everly, better known as the Everly Brothers, were a big deal back in the late 50s and early 60s. Their country rock sound and harmonies set them apart, and that sound even inspired bands like the Beatles.
The brothers' story and their music are part of a new rockumentary coming to the public theater in Lewiston called Forever Everly. Audiences will watch a documentary about the duo while also being serenaded by singers on stage. We spoke with the creators and stars of the tribute show who say once the idea came to them, they had to bring it to life.
It was like one of those things where we had like a week to get it done. It was like 3 a.m. and we're in this studio here, like editing things last minute. And it was like, we've got this. And then it ended up being a hit. So,
man, yeah, slamming everything together because the documentary, it isn't all just music. I mean, it dives into their lives too.
absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. Goes into where they were from, their record label woes that they had, the other musicians that they did work with over the years, other musicians who've written for them. It kind of goes into a whole bunch of different details.
Tribute shows, I mean, this is kind of right up your alley then. These are the kind of shows that you guys have done in the past. What do you like about them?
People never get tired of hearing this music. They love it. They come up to us, and that gives us a lot of energy to continue to press on and enjoy ourselves.
Were you familiar with the Everly Brothers music before you put everything together? I mean, or did you have to learn a whole slew of songs for this?
I'll speak for Nick. Nick was a little more familiar with it than I was.
Because we had like an initial set list, and then we reviewed it, and then went even deeper. And so that was cool because with the show, we, of course, hit on all the Everly Brothers, but we also hit on the artists that they influenced. So it's cool because you get to see Everly Brothers through themselves and then through the artists they inspired.
What is it about the Everly Brothers and their sound in particular that people just seem to love?
The harmonies. Like it's with the Everly Brothers specifically, it's the harmonies. They just absolutely melt over it. And I mean, I do too. I mean, it's phenomenal to hear. I don't know how to say this without like sounding like we're bragging, but Nick and I have been performing together for a long time, so we harmonize together really well.
I was going to say that.
Stage.
So.
Yeah.
Listen, brag away. Brag away.
Fair enough. When we sing them, people are, they're really like, oh, like I mean, that's the two big compliments. It's like the movie stuff and then how good we sound together,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're amplifying everything for people.
Yeah, we get to bring their music into today,
Exactly.
and that's kind of the perk of not doing like a direct imitation as well. I don't have to stand there and imitate Don or Phil. I get to, sing as me, and it works with Nick's voice and vice versa.
Wouldn't that be weird if we walked down and we're like, well, hey, y'all?
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I'd be very uncomfortable.
I think the people, they enjoy the music. Of course, they love the brothers. And if the brothers were here, of course, they'd want to go up and talk to them. But I think that people understand that they've left and that their spirit is here, and we get to pay homage to that. So that's what they're here for, is the music. And if we can be a vessel for that, then here we are.
And this might be a silly question, so I apologize, but do you guys actually, like, are you up there playing guitar? Like, did you have to learn all these songs? Is that you really playing too?
Yes. So with the,
Let's go.
with the, we recorded with the documentary all of the backing tracks as well. So like the drums and the bass and the random little piano parts and all that kind of stuff we recorded that in the studio as well. So everything they're hearing is us on stage.
How long from like start to finish would you say that it took you guys to put this together? I know you talked about that week there, but.
Well, once we got serious, I think it was like a hard month. And it was a hard month of like really organizing. And then there was that week where the power week where we were just like,
we make little edits as we go, but generally right now I think the show's been locked in for a couple months now. But we'll do this run in Maine, and then I'll look at Nick and be like, you know what we should change?
I'd be like,
and then
nothing.
Yeah, please nothing.
No, it's called finessing and caressing.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that. I like that
Yeah.
a lot, actually. I have to find a way to use that today. Forever Everly runs this Friday and Saturday only. So for more information about the show, or if you want to buy tickets, just head to the Public Theater's website.
There truly is nothing quite like sibling harmonies, which Don and Phil Everly had exquisitely.
Melts ya.